Hey, you all. Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the north. More specifically, we are in Ashland, Wisconsin. It is 43 degrees out. It's starting to drizzle a little bit. It's kind of like the trip has kind of been like traveling back in time. I spent time in Los Angeles, Arizona earlier this year, and man, it was hot. It was warm. But traveling up here to northern Wisconsin, northern Minnesota, southern Canada, it has been kind of like driving back into wintertime. So kind of trying to readjust here as we travel. I think we are going to be heading into the upper peninsula of Michigan today. Again, the goal here is to get to Fort Kent, Maine. We are on the buoy to buoy road trip. We visited the northernmost buoy a couple days ago, and we are headed east where we'll reach Fort Kent, Maine, because that is the beginning of Route 1 that will take us all the way down the East Coast into Florida. So excited for this trip. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I hope you guys will stick with us as we continue to journey through this great country of ours, and maybe head back into Canada a little bit as well. And yeah, so please follow us. This is the back of the Best Western, which really is one of the more fancy Best Westerns I've ever stayed in. And back here is one of the bays coming off of Lake Superior. This is Chequamegon Bay, which I probably pronounced wrong. A lot of the names in this part of the country are a little hard to pronounce. And sticking with the trend, here is a giant fish. This is apparently a giant smallmouth bass. Although I don't know, his mouth looks pretty big to me. I guess some bass have even bigger mouths than that. So I have a little boat here we can pose in, the SS River Rock, Port of Ashland, Wisconsin. Oh no! I caught a big fish. I hope it doesn't get away. People will never believe me. Would you believe me, Jen?
No.
No?
No, you're a big liar.
Hey!
A big fishing liar.
Hey.
I'd believe you. Are you okay?
What?
Are you okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
I caught the fish.
You did.
It's getting a little foggy out here in the woods of Wisconsin. Out here in the backwoods of Wisconsin, you have the Corkscrew, a little liquor store out here. It's apparently been selling beer for 45 years. And over here next to the Corkscrew, they have the world's largest corkscrew over here. Simply says Corkscrew on top. That old style. That's like definitely a Midwestern type beer. And we are officially crossing over into Michigan, more specifically the Upper Peninsula. Oh my goodness, I can hardly believe how much snow there still is up here in the UP. These giant piles here. So these are like the piles, big piles where they scrape the parking lots, and they make a big pile, and then as it melts, the filth and dirt and grime and garbage just gets more and more concentrated as the snow melts away. Ugh. We are in Ironwood, Michigan. And here in Ironwood, they have this 52-foot tall Native American named Hiawatha. Jen, wave so that people can see you down there. See, look how tall he is. Jed's right there. They said that in the 1960s the iron mines shut down, so they were trying to build something that would draw tourism to the area. So they built this massive Native American. A different way of thinking back then, you know, when you could attract tourists by building something giant and magnificent. I doubt today they would ever build a giant man to try to bring in more tourism. Let's go have a closer look here at Hiawatha. Look at those moccasins.
I think I'm the size of one of the moccasins.
You're the size of one of the moccasins?
Yeah. Like if I lay down, I think the moccasin would be bigger than me actually.
Yeah.
It says it's all fiberglass.
Yeah, it's fiberglass. Right here it says Hiawatha, world's tallest Indian, 52 feet high, 18,000 pounds, all fiberglass. Erected June 1964 in Ironwood. Built by Gordon Displays out of St. Paul, Minnesota. So look at that. Let me see if we can get up a little closer. Yeah, look at that. I don't even come up to his knee. I mean, he doesn't really have any knees, but if his knees were where a knee is, I wouldn't even come up to it. See, look how big he is. I come up to like his ankle, maybe? What's it look like?
Yeah, like his calf.
Definitely one of the tallest giants I've ever seen. I think a muffler man will only come up to his groin. And I guess he was the tallest Native American when he was built, but apparently there is one that may be a little bit taller in modern times. Now he is 52 feet tall. I think the tallest of all the roadside giants is the Golden Driller in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It was another 20 feet tall at 72 feet. But this is very, very impressive. Apparently Hiawatha built here on the site of the old iron mine. Again, a lot of snow here still in the UP. See some of the iron mining equipment left behind. They have some modern playground equipment here next to Hiawatha. But look at these. This is some old school playground equipment. These like hanging animals that you can ride. I think that is a squirrel. I think it's got an acorn there. I think that's got an acorn too. That's a black squirrel. A little horse that you can ride. And then look at this. This worm is pretty amazing. It's a little wet. Let's clear off that worm. Whew, it's cold. Whew. It's a little chilly out today. A little cold here in the UP. Oh my God. Ooh. Yeah, I remember this style here. The big spring. You get on there. You always worry, you gotta watch your mouth. Those will come back and knock your teeth out. Remember the seesaws from when I was a kid. I always played like, you never played fair. You're supposed to just go up and down, have a good time. I remember, one kid would sit down and keep the other kid in the air and laugh at him, not let him down. Or the other trick is you get your friend up in the air and then you jump off your side, causing his side to come crashing to the ground. Yeah, the playgrounds were brutal back in my day. I've been seeing a lot of large objects on this trip through the north. Giant fish, just saw a giant Native American. And here is a giant Stormy Kromer hat. Now, I've never heard the name Stormy Kromer before, but I'll admit, when I saw this, I'm like, oh, it's Ed Gein's hat. So, yeah, it's apparently designed for very cold weather. It's a very warm hat. It straps in the front to keep wind from blowing the hat off. So it is a favorite of people living up in these northern parts of the country. But again, I associate it just in my head. Probably the most, I don't know, I hate to say it, the most famous person to wear one of these is Ed Gein, the famed killer, grave robber, and ghoul who was the inspiration for Leatherface, Norman Bates, and Buffalo Bill. But I applaud the good company here, Stormy Kromer. I guess they make the hats right here. I think they've done a good job. I mean, they're still making these hats. You know, I'm sure having the most notorious killer in history wear your hat, probably not a good look necessarily, but they've weathered the storm. I guess that's what the hat is made for, weathering storms. They've weathered the storms, and they're still making the Stormy Kromer hat here in Ironwood, Michigan. And since we are here, I guess we should check out the store and see what sort of hats they have to offer. Oh yeah, look at all these hats. They do look really warm. And I do worry sometimes about the wind blowing my hat off my head. See, they have the ladies' hats over here, Jen.
Oh, I kind of want one.
You got the little.
How cute it is.
I like it.
Yeah. So I took the largest size because I have a big head.
What is
I
that?
don't know what my size would be though.
Oh, that fits, doesn't it? How's it feel?
I actually like it a lot.
Let's see.
It's
Oh,
really
it's cute.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, back there, it's another giant Stormy Kromer hat. I think I saw the same giant hat at that gift shop in Minnesota. I think I thought it was Paul Bunyan's hat. Yeah, there's even more varieties over here. Huh. Oh, these are little girls, Stormy Kromers.
I need one of these for today.
The ones that cover your ears?
Yes.
Yeah, those ones look nice and warm.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
It's like putting a sheep on your head.
It's so comfy.
You like it?
Yeah. Aw. I don't think I need an extra large. Like, there's a lot of room. But it's very comfy.
Here's a Stormy Kromer for a tiny, tiny dog. It's little ear holes.
I like this one.
Are you going to get that one?
I don't know. But I like it.
And if you don't want a hat, you can get a hoodie with a hat on it. And these are the antique hats here. It's do not touch. These aren't for sale. These are just for display. There's a map here of all the different places that people have come to visit the Stormy Kromer store. And people from Mexico. I don't know. They probably didn't. I wonder if these people bought anything, because you probably don't need these warm clothes down in Mexico too often. I'm going to put a pin. Let's see. Where's Waynesville? Right there. I think we're the first people from Waynesville. Powderhorn Mountain Resort says this is the ski capital of the Midwest. See, there is a giant skier there on the sign. Bingo's Motel here with a neon deer on the sign. Just crossed into the Eastern time zone, so an hour was stolen from us. I'm really getting the feeling that people in this area love to fish. See, the water tower there is actually a bobber. Okay, Jen, this may be our best chance. Yay! Have a moose crossing the next 35 miles. Got your fingers crossed?
Yes. Moose crossing, fingers crossed, moose.
Wearing your moose shirt for good luck?
Yes.
So I'm not seeing any. I don't know. No, don't see any. I'm just waiting for one to just run out in front of the road.
I hope so. I mean, like, at a distance.
Yeah, I don't want to run into a moose.
No.
Next to this frozen lake. I guess the mooses can't go swimming when the lake is frozen.
Poor mooses.
Sadly, we're running out of Moose Road. We have not seen a moose. Now, Jen was saying that they did say that it's rare to see a moose.
Yeah.
This is apparently where they released some moose, or reintroduced some moose into the area.
Yeah, I think they said in like 2000.
But yeah, still, there's a lot of room for moose to roam around. So it's still like finding a needle in a haystack. Stopped off here at a classic roadside attraction in the Upper Peninsula, Yoopers tourist trap. Now, Yooper is kind of a comical term to refer to people of the Upper Peninsula, kind of a stereotypical way to refer to the people of the Upper Peninsula. And we can add another world's largest to our trip. Here is Big Gus, the world's largest chainsaw. And I believe this is actually a real chainsaw that can operate and get this chain going here. I don't know how often they run it, but I've seen footage. Of the giant chainsaw. So I have this giant rifle here, so big you need a truck to carry it around. I've got this classic car here. Is a snowplow. Has a snowplow attachment on it. Can plow your roads in style there. And they have a lot of fun displays back here, fun photo ops. But unfortunately, they don't open until June. It's a very seasonal part of the country. But yeah, they have some fun stuff back here. I need to get up to the Upper Peninsula in the middle of the summer heat because it's a lot of fun. A lot of the attractions are closed down this time of year. Have the boat right there. I think a lot of times they'll have figures, silly figures throughout the vehicles. Definitely got to get back up here in the summer. This is the Yoopers Internet Travel de Web Mileage Meter. So you click here, and it shows you the distance. You are 7,500 miles from here to Hong Kong. As the seagull flies, anyhow. Never been here. I'm too scared. The Pasties wouldn't keep that long, and besides, I get the Travel Channel good enough. This is it's all part of the whole Yoopers joke. So yeah, this wheel turns. Let's see. Oh, we're 1,299 miles from New Orleans. I was just there. Just seems like just yesterday. And there is the Yoopers doorbell versus the animal trap. So if it was real, I'd push it and my hand would be torn off. We're going to head here into gift shop. Over here we have some Yooper innovations. There is a dinosaur gonad there. And a Yooper double barrel slingshot. It's a white birch with a bra on it. So I guess you can fire 2 rocks at the same time using the bra. Well, there's a Yooperland man-eating piranha stagged in the Dead River Basin north of Ishpeming. Yeah, we are currently in Ishpeming. And there is the Yooperland casting gun. It's like a combination of a gun and a fishing rod. This friendly bear says, "Kids, if you want to act like a monkey in our store, I will personally feed you to my pet alligator who lives in the basement." Huh. Over here, have lots of Yooper items. Yooper bubble bath. Looks like beans. Yooper snowman poop. Little marshmallows there. And this is Oh, it's gift not included. Its batteries are included, but the gift itself not included. What the heck is in here? Oh my gosh. Definitely reminds me of what you'll see in the Smoky Mountains. They'll have like hillbilly items. This is in this very similar vein to that. This is a Yooper quarter pounder. See, it's actually pounding on a quarter there. There's a penny pincher. Most of these are based on puns. What's in the Yooper first aid kit? Oh, a match is the tick removal, skunk odor removal. Oh, and these here are pasties. And we need to find us a pasty before we leave the Upper Peninsula. Look back at the shirts here. Great Lakes, no salt, no sharks, no worries. That's pretty fun. I guess this is the official Yooper flag there. Jen, are you eyeballing this moose snuggie here?
Sure am. We wear that every day.
Up above your head, there's the autographed gloves of Sugar Ray Leonard. Oh. And you're still looking at moose hoodies.
I found it.
All right, go.
Yeah, see the joke here is the UP, which spells out up yours. There's some books here about being a Yooper. So you want to be a Yooper, eh? Oh, Jen, what'd you find there? It's a moose. It's like a moose on the front of your hat, and it has a moose butt on the back. Is that? Are you gonna get that?
I don't know. I don't know what
Oh my gosh!
do with it besides wear it every day of my life. Is it? Does it look okay?
Oh my gosh!
It's really heavy. I'm like, it's already hurting my.
It's hurting your head.
Yeah.
It looks good though. It suits you.
It probably does.
Here is the UP Sasquatch section. Little fuzzy Sasquatches there. Oh yeah, look at those little. He says, "Duh, Yoop, eh?" He says a Yooper Sasquatch. There's a Sasquatch with a shotgun, a beer, and a gnome and a baby Bjorn carrier. Oh, look at this. A meditating axolotl, because kids love axolotls. There's a tank made out of bullets. And I guess a plane made out of bullets. There's a few things down here that are on display. I guess you got your giant water pump here. See, some of the exhibits are closed up, these tarps on them. There is this giant tricycle here. Here we have Lori's here in Ishpeming. I wanted to get some UP cuisine, and it looks like this is the place to get it. They have pasties. I think I might have called them pasties earlier, but I think it's pasties. And then one time I had this before, the Cudighi sausage, which I absolutely loved. So see what we can get here at Lori's. And here it is, just a little building here, a little nondescript building. All right, put our order in, and got a seat, waiting for the pasties and Cudighi to come up. And here are our pasties. Now, have you ever had a pasty before?
Nope.
I think it's got meat in it.
I've never even heard of them until this trip.
You never heard of them until today?
No.
I think you're supposed to eat them with ketchup. You got the ketchup back here. All right, Jen took a bite of hers. What do you think?
It's good.
I was worried when you bit into it that it was going to burn your mouth.
No, I did like and then like drink pop, so I'm okay.
All right, yeah, look at that. It's got like potato, beef in there. Yeah, almost like a thin pie crust, potatoes and meat. Very like comfort foody. A little bit of ketchup there. That's a traditional way to eat them.
This is ketchup pino.
It's like a spicy ketchup?
Yeah, it's ketchup plus jalapeno.
I might try some of that too.
Yeah, it sounds kind of good.
Alright, I'll try that with the ketchup. I do think it's good with the ketchup. I'm a big fan of ketchup. It's good with the potatoes. I'll try a little bit of the ketchupino there. Oh, you still in the ketchupino? A little bit of ketchupino.
It's good.
Spicy.
I think it adds something.
Oh yeah, I think that's really good.
No, I think this is what you should eat with it. I agree.
Especially,
with
because it's, comfort food. It's potatoes, beef, not necessarily like there's a lot of like seasoning or anything in there. So I think the ketchupino.
Okay, it's amazing with the ketchupino.
You love it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really good. So the ketchupino is the
ketchupino really did
the
it.
magic ingredient.
Yeah, remember we had the Thrasher's fries? And I was like, but then when I got to the vinegar, I was like, that's
that's
like
the
the same
missing
thing.
ingredient.
Yes.
Yeah, get the ketchupino with your pasties. Mm-hmm. Our Cudighi showed up. It's enormous.
What is in it?
So yeah, it's like
everything.
It's got sausage, got a little marinara sauce, mushrooms, peppers, cheese. There's the Cudighi there.
That's insane.
And it's like, cooked on like a hot like pizza bun.
This looks fantastic.
Looks good?
Yes.
I think Jen's letting hers cool there.
Yes.
It still is. It's still really hot. I'm dying to bite into this, but it's like super hot. I can't even pick it up. There we go. Look at that.
I don't think you have feeling in your mouth.
It's a little hot, but that is really delicious. Jen described it as like tasting like Polish sausage almost.
Fresh Polish sausage.
Fresh Polish sausage.
The gray kind. I don't know what kind of seasoning is in fresh Polish sausage, but it's like that.
It's not spicy. It's not like breakfast sausage. It's not really like spicy Italian sausage either. It kind of has like its own. It's a very sweet flavor too.
Oh.
You enjoying your Upper Peninsula feast?
Mm-hmm. It's very hot, but very good.
Okay, well I devoured mine. A little bit of bread left. It's a lot of bread. Jen ate about half of hers.
Yeah, and I gave you a little.
I had a little chunk of that, but I really love this. I think it is super delicious, very unique flavor. Very hard to describe, but kind of like I almost said that there's something in there that tastes a little bit like Skyline chili in the sausage.
Yeah, I think so.
Which sounds crazy, but yeah,
I'm undecided.
You're undecided?
Yeah.
We
I started eating it, and then
ate about half of it.
Yeah. I thought it was like really overpowering, and you thought it was mild. So
I thought it was pretty mild. Have some pasty postcards there. I guess that's where they get their pasties from. They dig them up in a mine. And is it pasty or pasty? You decide.
Pasty or pasty?
Pasty. Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Yoopers 7-course meal is a pasty and 6 beers. Look at these cinnamon rolls here. These are like the size of my head.
I'm having a really hard time turning this down.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I put it near my face so I smelled it. Oh, it smells so good and it's soft. It looks so good. See, this is what I'm here for. The pasties and the stuff, they're okay, but I want this.
We have landed here in Marquette, Michigan, and here is Lake Superior. Now over here there is some shipping business going on. See, there is like, okay, so it looks like there's actually a train track. You look over there, there's like a train track that goes out into the lake, and it looks like they're maybe dumping something into this big freight ship here. I don't know what they're loading it with and where they're sending it off to. Yeah, here is the official signage for Lake Superior. Yeah, look how vast it is. These Great Lakes. I think people that don't grow up near the Great Lakes don't quite realize they're basically seas That's why there is a sea gull, because he doesn't know the difference between seas and lakes either. Hey, seagull, what are you doing? You can see the water on there. That water is so clear. Look at that. You can see to the bottom. It's absolutely beautiful. Don't you think so, seagull? There's a lighthouse out on the end there. Little bitty, tiny lighthouse. I came down here to the path here to the lighthouse. It says danger. Waves flood surface, keep off during storms. So currently there is no storm. Oh yeah, the storm can sweep you away. Or you could slide down there. Oh no, there is a dead deer there washed up on shore. That is a bit odd. I don't think I'm gonna go all the way to the lighthouse, but I just wanted to walk out on here a little bit, get a good view of the lake. Yeah, look at the crashing waves. That water is so clear. Ooh, it's a little crisp. It's a little crisp out here right now. It's always colder near the water. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. What they call this, the breaker. Don't want to slip on this snow here on the breaker. You can see there's the ship being loaded up still. So we walk out. Keep an eye out for some lake life. Maybe a sturgeon will come swimming by. Ooh, it is getting chilly out here. Ooh. Ooh. Back at the shore. I do think if it was a little warmer, I would walk all the way out to the end. Woo! It's getting colder and colder as I walk out here on the breaker. Oh my, yeah, look at that. Looks like the ocean. But it's not an ocean, it's fresh water. What'd that shirt say? No sharks, no salt. Ooh. But I stepped on a puddle. Whew. Yeah, Jen decided to stay back in the warm car while I did this. Okay, and the rest of the way is just this pile of rocks. So I think I'm gonna stop right here. Yeah, I don't wanna break my ankle. It's covered like algae, so it could be a little slippery. So I think I'm gonna call it right here. But you can look down at the end and see that lighthouse. Oh my goodness, it's chilly. It's chilly out here. There's that ship being loaded up by the train cars. And now we make our way back to shore. Whew. Yeah, rough seas out here. Oh boy, it is so cold. Oh, the icy winds of Lake Superior. I think walking out here was a lakey mistakey. Oh, my bones, my bones. Oh, it's chilled my bones. Whew. Oh, we have finally made it. Finally made it back to land. Whoo-wee. Yeah, look at that. Up on top there, you can see the train moving. whole big train locomotive, and all those cars just driving out into the lake. You see the picnic table there with the seagull on it. Right here is picnic rocks, fittingly enough. The picnic table, hey bird, and then picnic rocks out there. It's kind of like a little island for birds. There's a lot of birds on that island just hanging out, all the different seagulls there, having a good time on the picnic rocks, having a little bird picnic. I think it says 78 there in graffiti. See the gulls there fighting the wind. And some classic playground equipment over here. We got, looks like a toucan. I think I remember my local park had a pelican. But the toucan's pretty cool there. And a little whale there. You can follow these tractor tires here out onto the beach. Got the sandy beach over here. Not the sunniest day for the beach, but no reason we can't head out down to the water. See the other lighthouse over that way. See the no swimming area sign, dangerous currents. Apparently Lake Superior is quite the lake for danger. A lot of people have passed away trying to swim in the lake, and a lot of shipwrecks as well. A lot of danger lurking in Lake Superior. As a matter of fact, there's this angel here on the beach. It says, in these calm but treacherous waters of Lake Superior, 16 lives have been lost since 1961. This memorial serves to honor those lives and the lives of the ones before them. Through this knowledge, from this day forward, may no more lives be lost. When in doubt, do not go out. Came over here to the other lighthouse. It's not your traditional lighthouse here. Kind of looks like a big red building, but I don't know, maybe we could take this path over here and get a better peek. I think it is during the summer, the warm summer months, it is opened up to the public. But of course, not much is open to the public this time of year in the Upper Peninsula. Looks like there's some wreckage over here. Some former structure. Look down onto the lake. Get a closer look at the lighthouse. You can see there is the light up there, but the house is more boxy and square shaped than a normal lighthouse. Oh wow. Quite a view up here. It says the catwalk only accessible through museum tours. And there is the lighthouse. Again, kind of looks like a schoolhouse almost, with just a little lighthouse light there on the top. And you can definitely see why a lighthouse is necessary. All the different, rocky outcroppings there out on the lake. Get Jen some sand for her sand collection. There we go. It's a good bit of sand there. It's already labeled. The Marquette mural there. See the lighthouse, the big freight ship, and the loon. And this is Washington Street here in Marquette. The old theater there. But if you look down to the end of the street, all you can see is the lake. It looks right out into the lake. You see down here at the end of the street, past that big clock tower, straight out into the lake. Neon there at Remy's Tavern. And a neat little Michigan lottery sign. Look at the colors there. Alright, we just got checked into our hotel. Jen was upset that she didn't get to show off her new gloves.
Yeah, it was really cold, so I stayed in the car.
You bought those? Did you buy those at the Yoopers?
Yeah, in the Yoopers store.
So it says Michigan, and then on your shirt it says Maine. That's confusing.
Oh. I'm covered in states.
Covered in states?
Yeah.
So we checked into the Quality Inn here, and look at this. Next to our bed, we got a picture of the lighthouse we just went up to.
We were just up that road on the side there.
Yeah. So I'm actually shocked. We got in, and the sun is still out.
Yeah.
The last couple nights, it's been, I think we got in like 11:30. We got in like at 11 last night, I think it was. It's been crazy. It's been absolutely crazy just driving nonstop.
Yeah, I think we've had less of a drive today.
Less of a drive? Do we drive a little less of a distance?
I think so.
Hopefully we don't have to catch up tomorrow.
Oh no.
I think we're on track. I didn't plan this out like city by city, but I have kind of like a rough estimate of where we should be at a certain time. I think we're still on track right now, but that could change at any time.
Oh no.
But I think I'm so exhausted. I am so tired from all this driving, and when it's like rainy and cloudy, that makes me even more tired.
Sleepy weather.
Yeah, it's definitely sleepy weather. We haven't had time to sleepy.
No.
So I think I'm gonna get a little bit of rest. And we're gonna get up here and head
East.
East. We're gonna head east one way or another. And stay tuned. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this trip. Leave a comment in the comment section letting us know if you are enjoying this trip.
What if they're not?
I mean, they could still leave a comment, or they could just not watch it. Either one of the two.
If they're not enjoying it, I don't think they made it this far.
Okay,
but
if you're not enjoying it, you're probably
you should probably just turn it off.
probably dipped out by now.
Yeah.
If you don't like it and you watched it, yeah, why do you watch this whole thing? It's super long. But thank you so much for those of you who do enjoy it, and for those of you who are following along on this buoy to buoy road trip that we are now officially on. We will progress towards the southern buoy tomorrow. Probably won't make it all the way. But
We'll probably still more freezing weather with my Michigan.
Yeah, we were a little caught off guard. I'll admit, I mean, I guess just in my head, I thought late April is spring, might be a little chilly, bring a jacket. But yeah, this is like
I checked the weather before we came, and it was not 30s.
Okay, so it's a little. It was in the 30s today, so I think it's might be a little warmer tomorrow. So hopefully that'll pick things up. But man, it bums me out because a lot of the attractions, vast majority of the attractions are closed. So I feel like I'm gonna have to just redo this trip in the middle of the summer, some point in the future, and do all the fun stops.
All the fun stuff.
There's still fun stuff. It's just a lot of the fun stuff is closed, but we will hopefully find some more fun stuff along our way. And of course, if you like these videos, please subscribe. I travel around the country. I film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, and other fun stuff. If you'd like to help support the channel, consider contributing to Patreon.
$3!
$3 or more gets you a postcard once a month. Also doing cameos. If you'd like to get a personalized message. The Etsy shop, the souvenir shop, is closed down until Jen gets home.
No souvenirs.
But just hang on. If you're interested in souvenir, it'll be open now.
Souvenirs later.
But of course, all those things help keep This train on a track over top Lake Superior, this boat on Lake Superior, and this dirigible hovering above Lake Superior. Until next time, my friends, this one's
It's up there.
in the bag.